This video will help you when creating an event in Zsuite. So I'm logged in at the county level, and we will click on Event on the Events tab, and then Add New Event. Here we will complete the information requested. When giving the event name a name, it's typically a good idea to include the year and the county, but that's not required. It's just a suggestion. Enter the desired description. This is information that the member will see. Enter your start and end dates. Enter your contact information. Enter who this event is open to, whether it's going to be open only to my county, is it open to the entire state, is it open if maybe I want to have it only for a particular club, or I want to have it open to multiple counties. And in that case, I would select which counties I want to have it open to. So for this purpose, it's only open to my county. So county-wide, enter the index that I want the funds to go to. I can enter or drag if I want to add a PDF, such as in this case, I'm going to add my shooting sports rules. And that just makes the rules available for the member to download when they get ready to register for the event. Registration is required. If this box is unchecked, this just simply is for advertising purposes. This event would be created only for advertising purposes, such as, let's say, farm field days. Typically you don't have registration, so you'd leave it unchecked, and then farm field days shows up here on the calendar just as advertising. But in this case, we want our members to register for our shooting sports event. We don't care to have the adults register, so we'll leave that unchecked. We can enter the fee. If we want to make all payments to be paid online, then you can check that. Otherwise, they can pay online or pay in the county office. There are fields here that are optional if you want to restrict the maximum number of participants. Registration open and end date, minimum age, minimum grades, or the grade restrictions, and then manual approval. And typically we want to have we do want approval to be required. Unless it's a free event, you may not need to. You may choose to not do that. So complete the setup information as needed, and then continue to the registration form. Okay, on the registration form, we start off by adding a new category, and this probably could be the equivalent of a group, what we knew as a group in 4-H Online. So this category might be registration information. And then within that, we're going to ask some questions. So let's say we want to know the participant's name, and this field here is how we want the answer to be provided. So participant's name, we want this to be a text field. We want them to be able to type in their name. We will add an input. And then our next, to add questions, we click the plus button here. So let's say we want to select your shirt size. And down here, instead of a text field, we want them to select. Select is the equivalent of a drop-down menu. So it allows them to select one option. So then you add, and then to add the options, so small, medium, large, we would click the plus button. So we will do small, medium, large, and add new option is quicker than doing here. So add. And then the option here, there's an option here to make paid or not paid. So let's say the extra large shirts, for whatever reason, we want to charge an additional fee. So we'll have that be a paid option. And let's say the extra large shirts cost $3. The other options are free. They're included in the price of registration. So right now you can see that we're asking for participant's name and the shirt size, and it's a single select. They can select one option, and the extra large shirt has a fee associated with it. Okay, now let's add another question. And again, to add a question under this category, click the plus icon, and let's say we want to select your meal choice. And we want this to be a multiple select, and that means that they can select multiple choices, multiple items. So let's say that we have a hot dog, and that is paid option, and the hot dog is $3. And we have a hamburger, and that is, we'll say $5. And we have pizza, paid option might be, let's say $5. So when we're done, we click add. And again, we can preview our form. We can see name, shirt size, and meal choice. And in this case, I can select, I'm a hungry boy, I can select all three options. Whereas a single select is one option. And that's about it. If we have our event open to, remember our registration is only allowing youth registrations, but if we were to allow adults to register, we do have to make sure, all we've done right now is we've set up a youth registration form. And so for our adults, we need to create an adult registration form, and we can click copy participant fields, and that just duplicates everything up here. And maybe we don't offer t-shirts to adults, and so we could delete that field from their choice. Again, you can see their preview, name, and choice of meals. And that's pretty much it. Make sure that when we're done, we do publish event, and that makes it active. Okay, now I'm logged in at the family level just to show what the family sees when they go to register. So the family is, so I clicked on the events tab, and then here's the event that we just set up. So we're going to go ahead and register now. And this shows all of the members in my family who are eligible to attend this event. So we're going to go ahead and click Kelly, and we're going to provide the information that's requested on the form. And we are going to, now in this case, you notice that it doesn't say submit, it says save. And the reason is because it wants us to register all of our family members at once. So we're not actually submitting our registration yet, we're simply saving it. And then we can go in and register another family member for this event. And save. And now when everybody is registered that wants to be registered, we can click checkout. And that takes us to the payment screen. And we can go ahead and submit one payment for this registration. So I want to show one thing. Remember the rules that we uploaded, they are right here, download attachment, shooting sports rules. That's where that is visible. So that's it. Hopefully this is helpful for you.